You see that right up there? That's gonna be a 900 square feet surprise for you. This has to be the nicest floor plan I have been in. Every single room in this house just takes your breath away. It has that wow factor. In fact, you've never seen a wine cellar built underneath the stairs before. This floor plan is just so unique and got features you just don't see anywhere else. It almost made me giddy. For the past couple of weeks, we've been focusing on some more affordable housing options, but that's not the case today. We're looking at the luxury market in the South Charlotte corridor. Now, specifically, if you're thinking about maybe Myers Park, Dilworth, Sedgefield, you need to lean into this video because we're in Ashbrook, and Ashbrook is quickly outpacing all of those neighborhoods, yet it has the same convenient location, lifestyle, and let's be honest, the character of these houses are just second to none. But I'm gonna do what I do every single week. We have the keys to a custom house, and there is some features in here that you just do not wanna miss. I'm gonna take you straight to the back of the house. That is where all this action is. You just need to see this grand entranceway. Talk about a wow factor. And you're just seeing a small section of it. Here we go. You've got this exposed stairwell, 25 feet plus ceilings, 3 stories back up here. Coming into the main living area, you've got an amazing living room, beautiful glass windows that open up to bring that outdoor living space inside. More entrance point to the outdoor living space, and then you've got a chef's kitchen. Now, before we unpack everything, so you can enjoy this journey with me, I want to give you a heads up on what we're going to be touring today. It's a 5,000 square foot, 3-story, as we talked about, house. There's a 900 square feet surprise on that 3rd level for you. It's 6 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. So this is truly a luxury product. Now, the kitchen is what you're probably gonna wanna start to see. Cabinets, you got the 42-inch cabinets and then all the way to the ceiling. As you can expect from this, you're gonna see this nice quartz countertop, under cabinetry lighting, huge kitchen island. Now I'm gonna point something out because a lot of people miss this on this. I do like this little way it's kind of carved out on there. That looks really cool, don't see that too much. But right here, just look at how thick this countertop is. So there is no expense spared. Gorgeous light fixture right at the top. So that is an absolutely incredible kitchen. And here's your double sink. You've got a sink by the window near the dishwasher. And that, my friends, opens up. We'll get out there in a second, but that opens up to a bar area. Now the cabinets wrap around all the way, and you've got a monogram. I think that's an 8-burner gas cooktop. Well, I take that back. It's 6 with a skillet on there. And then you've got your second sink that is built in to the island as well. So you've got double sinks, you got a refrigerator, and I did a little sneak peek in there. There's some samosas in there, so I might be coming back. And there you've got a freezer in here. So you've got all this absolutely gorgeous kitchen. And the way that they have built this vent hood looks amazing. It's wood flooring, as you can see, and it's angled the way that they've done it internally. It looks absolutely fantastic. And then you have the quartz backsplash all the way to the 10-foot ceiling. So this kitchen, but here's the line sight that you're gonna see through the rest of the house. Let me know what you think about this kitchen. Put a comment below, give it a thumbs up. Join me on this journey as we're walking through. And I just noticed, I didn't see this before, it is all pre-wired for speakers and surround in the house. Now we'll make our way to the front of the house and then we'll kind of cut back. This is a giant Butler's pantry. You see a wine fridge here, same oak cabinets, backsplash changes now to more of a subway. You do have the transient window up here to allow out light, but they haven't skimped. Notice they've got the cabinets, again, 42-inch and then all the way to the ceiling on all sides of here. And then you do have a small sink. It's just a small wet bar sink, but perfect. So you could put all your toaster ovens, coffee pots, teapots, all in here. And you've got a giant walk-in pantry. Plenty of room for a nice trip to the good old-fashioned Costco. Now, when you're walking through here, I want to give you an idea of just how long this is. It's really long, really spacious, and it's almost like another full room and not just an added piece that one of the builders have found some extra space. And if you do like the formal dining rooms, here's where we've got huge 3 windows, 2 windows in the corner, 5 windows. That table is pretty big, guys. Let me turn it around so you can kind of see this. You guys don't want to see me. This table is pretty big size, and it's absolutely swallowed up by all this space. And the arch getting in here is just huge. 10-foot ceilings throughout all of this. Really good size. Huge window sills, almost big enough to put some cushions around those bad boys. You've got the recessed lighting up here, and of course, a nice chandelier, some furniture in that corner. Here's this front door. So we're kind of done a U all the way back through. You've got these double doors right here. Entranceway to the garage. You've got a built-in homework desk, I'm gonna call it. Does have nice light coming in here. And then you have a high-end drop zone. So it's not just shiplap and painted white as we typically see nowadays. You have more of a custom built-in. That is a cloak closet. Now, I'm gonna show the garage in here. It's probably gonna be, get the guys excited, probably not so much with the women. But as you can see, this is a double garage, double bay, all the way back. So this is a 3-car garage. You can put 2 on this side and a single on here. Or if you had some toys, boat, all that good stuff, you could go ahead and do that on that side. And it looks like they've got what is that, a speaker? I have no idea why that speaker is there. Maybe it's just promotional while they're doing open houses. But this house ticks so many boxes in here. So as we're coming back through here, check out, sneak peek at that wine cellar. Incredible. You got a half bathroom downstairs. So you've got a floating vanity on there. So it's nice light fixture coming up. And then you've got the commode in here. So this is really nice. This is one of my favorite floor plans that just hooks all the way around, just a giant circle. Now wait until you see the primary owner suite. This one is special, you have to see this. Here is the living area. Fairly standard as far as a living room goes. The only thing that really jumps out to me, I guess is 2 things, is this incredible fireplace. They've got the stonework all the way up. It is gas, of course, but it looks pretty vintage. You're hooked up on here for your TV. You got some built-ins over here and the float-in shelves. Looks really good. But here's this thing that we need to go in before we check out the final room downstairs. Look at how they finished this. You've got the stonework, looks very vintage. Wine shelving, exposed glass on the stairwell. And if you can't hear this, this is climate controlled in here. A little chilly in here, not too cold. You know, the Europeans, we don't like our wine chilled too cold, but it's just set at the right temperature. Now there's an area downstairs that they've set up as a home office. It works, but you're gonna have to see this room for yourself. Gorgeous, huge room. Looks very formal in here. You've got a walk-in closet, and then you've got the bathroom. So let's just go ahead and check out the built-ins. Huge space. This is a solid 7.5 out of 10 as far as space goes. Engineered wood flooring goes up throughout the main level. And then again up here, you're just gonna notice these windows, they're everywhere. Lots of natural light in here. And then last but not least down here, you're gonna see this incredible bathroom. Tile down here, vanity over here. Tiled, same as the ceiling. I'm sorry, not the ceiling, the backsplash of the shower. This is the same as the floor. And you've got an offset contrast, adds some depth to it of a dark subway black tile. Maybe you just want to sit outside in the backyard, slide open these glass windows, straight to the kitchen sink, have a nice cold margarita on these summer days. Entertainer's paradise out here. I love outdoor living spaces, and this has everything. You could screen this porch in. You've got the high-end finishes. You've got the tile flooring, you've got the fireplace that has the brick stonework. It is gas and you could put a TV up there if you choose to. Of course, this is all screened in area. You go down a few steps over here and then you've got a nice little grilling area. All you guys out there, give it a thumbs up if you've got one of those nice fancy black stones. And if you wanted to drop a pool, this is going to be the area for you. In fact, it's almost mandatory. You've got this incredible space out here. Entertainer's paradise. This place has everything. And those two sliding doors and the margarita bar ties everything together. You bring the outsides in and the insides out. We're gonna jump up to the second level, but before I do, I just wanna interrupt for just a quick second. I get clients that reach out to me through this channel every single week. Literally, I get 12 to 15 reach outs on average a month. What I'm hearing a trend of is people are looking for new construction and they're really only searching online for subdivisions, areas that they know, what they're familiar with. That might be a good fit for you, but if you're looking for the luxury market, specifically in the South Charlotte corridor, I probably wouldn't advise that, because what we're seeing here is in the highly sought after prestige neighborhoods, builders are coming in and buying the smaller, older houses and building some of these large custom houses. And that's where the transition and the growth is happening right here in the South Charlotte area. And I get people that ask this all the time, specifically about some of the builders. They've never even heard of some of these guys. And as you can see, you need to be aware of these, especially if this is something that you're looking for, something like this. So I'm gonna ask you to do one or two things. First, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video, or just simply put a comment below. I read all the comments out there and I'll get back to every single one. But secondly, I'm gonna put this opportunity up now on the screen just so you could write my phone number down, call, text, email, whatever's the most convenient. Let's connect, let's schedule a one-on-one call and put a plan in place so you don't miss out on opportunities like this one. Top of the first stairwell, right through right there where these double doors are the primary owner suite. But before we go in there, I wanna show you some additional bedrooms in here. Every single one of these bedrooms, whether they're rectangle, square, are of good size. So regardless of what size bed you may or may not want to put in here, this is going to have the space to do it. This is about a 16 by 12 foot roof. You've got a gorgeous built-ins. Every single closet has this in. Nice light fixture as well, so where details just aren't spared at all. Now you're going to have a classic Jack and Jill in here. So I do love the transition. You're gonna have the same floors downstairs and upstairs, and then you've got these star shapes tile in there. You've got the double vanity with the quartz countertop coming through. You've got the commode in the corner, bathtub shower combo, subway tiled all the way to the ceiling. Nice tub in here, and then you're going into the bedroom number 3, which is the exact same size. It's just the reverse on this. And you've got the closet tucked away in this corner. In anything, I'm gonna say that this closet's just a little bit bigger. It's just got a little bit more space when you walk in, but plenty of space in all of these closets, and can't say enough good things about the build quality in here. Now, when we come out of here, we're gonna wrap around to this landing area. I mean, you could easily put a small couch, love seat maybe up here, maybe a couple chairs there if you wanted to. You got your own little reading room. And this is one of my favorite views in the entire house. So make sure you stick around, because up there, 900 square feet of total surprise up there. Gorgeous light fixture just coming down these chandeliers. And there in the far corner, right under these stairs, right there is the wine cellar. So just look at this view, just so grand. You can see all the way to the ceiling when you first come in this house, and it is just that wow factor. Now we're gonna cut across to an additional bedroom. This bedroom has its own bathroom as well. This one may be a little bit smaller. It's angled right here, so it's losing a bit of square footage. As you can see, there's the angle on it. But all in all, this is gonna be a really nice size room, especially if you just have a twin, single, queen size bed, you'd be good to go. And then this one has a smaller closet, but you're still gonna see the same level of finishes. So you're gonna see the wood custom shelving and a nice bathroom. There is 2 entrance points to this bathroom, so I will pre-warn you. Nice tile floor. you're gonna have a single vanity sink, commode, and then the same tub shower combo, different style tiles though. A little nice transient window up there. So you're gonna see these same level of finishes. It's what I like to call the same but different. Now you can come out through the bedroom, of course, to the bathroom, but you also have a common entranceway. So if anyone's running in and through the house, you have an entranceway to the laundry room. Now there's a little surprise in here that I'll show you. So if you look around here, standard kind of laundry room, you got a nice shelf like built in above the washer dryer there. So you'd have to have some pullers, I guess, on the outside. You got shelving, and of course you have the sink. But there's something in here, but we're gonna go ahead and go a different route. It's gonna make sense to you. Just sit tight here for a second. But coming through here, you've got more storage on this one. And now we're gonna go ahead and check out the primary owner suite. Before we do, here is the landing for the final level. Guys, I cannot tell you how awesome that third story room is. Absolutely incredible, but you have windows all the way up. So from the exterior, the architectural just looks absolutely killer. Now, we've been in this room. This is the Jack and Jill one. I'm getting all twisted around. Now, here's the primary owner suite. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think of this, because this is an absolutely ginormous room. Lots of light with the windows in here, but surely the space on this, just look how much space there is between right here. Oh yeah, that is a gas fireplace. Custom built-ins on this side. You could go ahead and hang a TV if you wanted to in here, but all honesty, why would you? This just vibe in this room is just incredible. So you're at the back of the house on this one. So all the bedrooms are either on the side or the front. So you do have that privacy. Love these square cut baseboards all the way through, 12-inch cut. Nice high 9-foot ceilings on this floor. First story is 10, second is 9. And you're gonna come in here. So we'll go ahead and check out there in a second because I wanna show you something specific in there. But I wanna give you a couple minutes just in this bathroom because it's just amazing. Look at this shower. I'm not sure if it's coming across good, but all of this is glass, custom glass wall all the way around. You've got 3 shower heads, 1, 2, and then the rain head shower. Handle to the shower is on the side of here. Look at the tile flooring on this, absolutely gorgeous. You've got a nice custom built-in bench. You've got this marble all the way to the ceiling. And even on the ceiling, you've got the exact same tile as the floor. And then you've got some nice custom built-ins out the way, which I love that. You are not gonna be able to see your shampoo bottles or anything in there. And of course, you've got some recessed lighting and the shower. So now we're gonna have a look at the vanities. So fairly standard, just a lot of space. This is a really long vanity. You've got almost the size of a double vanity, but it's got a single vanity and then a single vanity. And then between right here, what do we call these? Is that where the ladies sit and put their makeup on? Well, I'm gonna call that. And you've got a nice smart Bluetooth mirror. So you play your tunes in here, relax in the bathtub. And speaking of, there it is. You have your own private oasis right in front of this window. And as a point of reference, you don't even need blinds in this bathroom. Everything is private behind you. That is a garage on the house behind and it's facing with no windows, so you could use it. And then here we go, we got a little commode area in here. Now when you come out of the bathroom back into the main bedroom, you're immediately gonna come into this closet. This is an absolutely game-changing closet. There is small built-ins, drawers, it's all custom. You've got the cabinetry over here. I think this is a great spot. You're going to put all your Jordans in there and showcase your shoes off. That's going to be it. But just look how big all of this space is. Great light fixture. Looks a little unique. You got 2 of them. That's how big this space is. If you wanted to, you could put a bench in here. You've got the space. And again, all of this custom built-ins, Huge built-ins over there, as you can see, every single way. But here's this nice little surprise I was telling you about. There's actually a door from your closet, ta-da, into the laundry room. So you can just grab your dirty or clean laundry, should I say, and just bring it all into the bedrooms and tell your kids to start folding for you. You've got that luxury in a house like this. So the third level is 900 square feet of pure awesomeness. There is so much you can do with this room. We're gonna unpack it so you can just see the size of this room. First thing that just sprang out to me was movie room, media room. And then the more I got to look at this, I'm like, this is just too big even for that, if you're gonna designate that space just for one purpose. Look at the size of it. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and just say that this would be a perfect in-law suite, guest suite, out-of-towners that are coming in to stay, because they've set this up as multi-function, and I get why they've done it, they've killed it. So you've got a game table, you've got a little living room, private living room area. Here's where you could probably put a TV in here, but you have just so much space all around here. Just an absolutely gorgeous, and the architectural lines that are just showing through from the outsides just really make this room pop, because a lot of the times when we see some of these bonus rooms, they're just regular square rectangle rooms, 8 or 9 foot ceilings, but this one just has character and charm, just absolutely gorgeous. So in these two areas, you've got some storage space, ton of space in there. That's where your furnaces are as well. So great spot to put your Christmas trees, your seasonal decorations over here. You do have a nice little sitting area here, so a good little nook, and then you've got a double closet. Oops, spoiler alert, we got its own private bathroom as well. But if you pull out this, as you can see, it's not just a regular built-in closet. You've got the custom built-ins every single way. And this area, it will just show you the length and the depth of this. This goes all the way back over here. So it's not just an added feature on this. This was actually put in here by design, and they've killed it. But look at this whole area, just absolutely gorgeous. 900 square feet up here, 900. That's bigger than some apartments. And you've got this private oasis up here. And now before I show you the bathroom, we are gonna take a pit stop. We're gonna go to the back at the front of the house so we can talk about pricing on this. So make sure you stick around for that. And here we go for the bathroom. It's fairly standard. There's a nice little feature in here. You got the commode, single vanity, quartz countertops. It's nice. But as you can see, the architectural lines on this over here is probably about 6'2"-ish. So if you're about 6'4", you'd be okay. Any bigger, any basketball players out there, you might hit your head on this. But the way that they've done this, it's perfect. They've got the same tile again on the floor and the ceilings. And you've got these huge, these are, what are these, marble? Yeah, they're marble tiles in there. Really make this little bathroom pop. So every single floor and room had something unique, had a wow factor in there. And that's what you're gonna expect when you start to look at custom builders, specifically in this South Charlotte corridor. So if you wanna know who's building this, where else are they building, what are the floor plans you have available, I'm gonna put my contact information below. Just pause this video, write my contact information down, call, text, email, let's schedule a one-on-one call. Now this specific house is being offered at 2.65, 6 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, just a little bit over 5,000 square feet, and zoned for the most highly sought after schools in the South Charlotte corridor. If you want to see something else, same side of town, different builder, similar features, I'm going to put a link to another video. That's where you need to go to next. And until the next video, I'll see you around town, and God bless.